Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brandy and I'm going to be showing you today how you can retail arbitrage from home and resell online. So basically you're just the middle person and or I guess you could say the connection, right? And in doing this, it's very easy to do, but the first thing I want to let you know is you're going to want to find something that you have interest in. Now, for me, I've been doing this with clothing, shoes, purses, accessories for so long that it's natural for me to see when there's profit to be made or a bargain in front of me. So what I'm going to do is show you what I bought to resell. And I sell on platforms like Mercari, eBay, Poshmark, tried Facebook. I just don't have the patience for the flakiness. I'm sure if you resell, you know. But what I'm gonna do is, and before I get any unsolicited credit, financial advice, I'm gonna tell you that what I did was I used an open credit card to purchase these items, and I spent roughly $450 on 12 pieces. However, the profit that is going to be made is, I would say, roughly $600, because the total will come up to about $1,200, and then you minus the cost and then the fees for the selling platforms, and the rest goes to you. So whatever product you want to spend time researching and find a way to get that at a lower price and then sell it for a higher price and you keep the margin, it doesn't matter what product it is. For me, it just happens to be clothing, shoes, and yeah, so I'm going to show you this particular brand. If you have resold, let's just say you haven't, this is good quality, and I'm going to show you the things to look for, because when you're out and about, you can simply do like a Google Lens search, or you can look on the reselling sites themselves. I always go in and look at what has sold, because you don't want to get an item just because you think it's going to make a profit. You want to see in print that the chances are more likely than not that you will make a good profit. So let's start with the first piece. I'm going to go over each one just so you can get an idea of what to look for. So all of these pieces are Johnny Was. Yes, I found a good deal. So I found all of these items from one reseller on Poshmark. Now what I did was I bundled everything together, made her an offer, and she graciously, if I can say that word correctly, accepted, and it worked out. The only flaw that I found was with this item, and that was, if you see, well, it's reversible. So yeah, that's great because it gives the buyer more options and just creates more desirability. But if you see here, there is a button, and it's supposed to have another button on this side, obviously, to close somewhere. No button. It's an easy fix, but this piece, when it first came out, which it's fairly new, it retailed for about $700. Now I am projecting to sell it for $150. Shouldn't be a problem. Even with that little flaw, I'll make a good profit. So this is another Johnny Was piece. Linen, all this embroidery. Yeah, if you can see the tag there. But you'll notice a Johnny Was piece because of all the, just the colorful play, the embroidery. There are some more simple pieces that I'll show you, but that's a good way to identify it. And then we have this one. This is a subline of Johnny Was. Just like a lot of major brands have off, like J. Crew, they all have like little offline, subline, whatever you want to call them. They have like divisions, we'll put it that way. Johnny Was is no different. This is a cute little, wouldn't this look cute with some cowboy boots or something? I don't know. Bring out the little Western girl in me. But it has a slip dress underneath. And this again is from Johnny Was Workshop. So that is a subline. Next piece is this really pretty long mesh, like see-through maxi dress. Again, it has the liner underneath. But these are all, so this is a size small. I would definitely say it's oversized. But again, you just see all the embroidery, and these pieces really stand out. People like them, they hold their value. Even if somebody bought a piece and say just wanted something different, after a couple months, they're gonna get their money back. So these are the type of products I look for, because especially in this economy, day and age, like, we need our money to stretch more, right? So my point in showing you all of these items in this video is, of course, to show you that you don't necessarily have to have secondhand stores or Goodwills or a bins location near you. You can find products online to resell and still make a really good income. Like these 12 pieces, it'll take me, what, a day to list them? And then, I mean, that's $600. So not too bad. This is Johnny Was. Well, they're all Johnny Was. I said that. But this is not a subline. This is the actual Johnny Was main line. And it does have pockets, so a lot of people look for that. I know this clothing really isn't appealing to some people, but profit's there. If the profit's there, I'm on my game to get it. So moving on, another Johnny Was piece. This is like a midi dress. It's not quite maxi, but it's still long enough that it's gives somebody some coverage. A nice lightweight feel, good for summer. All right, moving on to this really pretty blouse. This is Johnny Was Workshop. This again, well, this one's a size large, so I would say this is more to, like this, the smalls seem really oversized, but this large seems like it's more on point. Yeah, this I believe is silk, and yes, it is silk. That is so pretty. Wouldn't that, you could dress this up, dress it down. Yeah. Then we're moving on to this Johnny Was blouse. You can see the label. The labels do change. Probably just like any other brand, like depending on what year, but all these pieces are really current. The person that I bought them for, she explained that she was actually a personal stylist, so she had a certain level she needed to stay above, stay on, and she took really good care of her clothes, because these pieces will sell, as I said again, with no problem. And another blouse here. This is actually Johnny Was Jade. So again, another subline, but it has, oh yeah, see, it's falling down underneath. But it's basically just a camisole. I suppose you could leave it open a little bit if you wanted to. Again, dress it up, dress it down. Versatile pieces. All right, moving on. This is similar to the other blouse I just showed you. That was like an animal print. There's a lot of color blocking with Johnny Was in different patterns, textures. They're definitely artistic pieces. That is a good way to explain them. And this is actually a set, but can be worn separate, obviously. This is, again, the Johnny Was Jade line, and it has these bell sleeves, little tassel here. And I want to say this one feels like silk as well. Oh, it's rayon. Well, not the same thing, but the same thing. So I'll show you the pants. And the pants are also a wide leg bell style. So very free flowing, good for vacation. Just a more lightweight fabric, let your body breathe. So yeah, those are the pieces that I'm going to be reselling. I'll be listing them tomorrow. And again, there's a lot of different ways you can find a way to resell. You just have to want to find it. I've been doing this for so long. I found so many different ways. There's really no reason. So again, if I can be of any help, let me know in the comments. Message me. Make sure to like my channel because I intend on coming out with videos 3 or 4 times a week. There's no shortage of content. It's just making sure that I want to film and becoming more confident in that, which I'm doing. My voice is a little bit hoarse from practicing, but it's worth it. That'll pass. So thank you for watching. Thank you for taking your time to spend with me, and I'll be talking again with you soon.